Hello and welcome to Bethan's Kitchen and Garden. Today I'm going to start off by doing a harvest. So let me show you what I'm going to harvest, and then I'll show you what the harvest is looking like at the end. I've got these carrots here and some leeks to harvest, and there's more carrots there. I've got some rhubarb to take from here. Some of this multi-sown beetroot, and finally the baby spinach and some of these lettuce leaves from here. And here is the harvest. We'll have rhubarb probably for quite some time to come. The leeks are almost at an end. I'll probably have one more harvest out of them, I reckon, and maybe two more harvests from the carrots I've got there. The beetroot, there's quite a few there, but some of them are quite small, and it'll be interesting to see how woody this beetroot is as it's been grown over the winter. I'll cook it up and see what it tastes like. And then there's spinach and some lettuce leaves for us. So all in all, very happy with that harvest. Let's go and find something productive to do. My next job is going to be to plant out some potatoes and to sow some peas. So I have an area in my front garden that I haven't done anything with, and I think there's only really enough room for a very thin set of planters there and possibly a shelf. So my next job is to make the planters and the shelf and put them in place, and then sow the peas. And also in the asparagus bed at the front, I am going to plant my potatoes, my first earlies and second earlies, some of them, and some of them will go into big large pots. So I've come into the greenhouse to talk to you because it's so windy out, and I've got some wood that I've had around the place for quite some time, so I'm going to try and use some of that to make the peas, the planters for the peas and the set of shelves. So I've just broken off from doing the painting on those new boxes, and also I was cutting the wood for the set of shelves and the legs down there, but I've just left off because I've got a few jobs left to do in the back garden which need to be done first. Another job I've been cracking on with is clearing away this chicken manure, this level of chicken manure that's here. I've managed to fill and make another compost heap and fill that up, and I've just emptied the compost heap around the back. Here is the compost heap I made at the start of this week, and in here is some of the unsieved compost from the compost heap just around the corner. So there's some good stuff here, but it's quite chunky, so it does need a bit of sieving. Some of it's okay, some of it isn't. It would be fine if I put it on beds that I wasn't going to grow carrots in, but as I'm not entirely sure which beds I'll be growing carrots in the future, I need to make sure that they're all easy to plant into, as it were, so there's no big huge bits. And then this is the compost heap I have emptied, and I did sieve the last of the compost that was in here this morning, and I'm now going to use that to mulch some beds. But I'm showing you this because before I start filling this back up with that chicken manure, this side is kicking out a lot. So what I need to do first is I need to brace it across the top from there to there, and also one in the front as well. I wasn't wanting to put one in the front because it would make it a little bit more difficult to scoop out the compost there, but I figure it's better to support this end than just have these. I can always take it off when I'm working on the compost heap, which isn't very often. And what I also need to do is turn some of this into there as well. So what I'll be doing here is a layer of the manure, the chicken manure compost. I'll put a layer of that down, some cardboard, turn a layer of this into there, then put down some cardboard, then chicken compost again, and then a layer of this. So I'll continue that and I'll show you what I've got when I finished. Oh, hello Amber. Here is the full compost heap. I've filled it up with chicken manure and then a layer of the decomposing matter from there, and then a layer of cardboard, and then a layer of chicken manure, a layer of the decomposing matter from there, and then some more cardboard. So hopefully this will rot down and give me some nice compost for next year. Now I just need to cover it in cardboard, and I'm hoping the level will drop enough so that I can put some straw on top and grow some squashes in here over the summer. But I'll talk about that at a later date. I'll do a specific vlog about that. I'll set up a playlist about straw bale gardening. Not that I've done it before, but why not, innit? And then this one, I've emptied, I think it was about up to here, say, with fresh-ish decomposing matter, and I've dug down to here, and to me this is looking really well decomposed at the moment. So I think I'm going to put what's left in here into another 1 ton bag next to my 1 ton bag that I got out from here, and then I can start this section again, and I can put the rest of the chicken manure in here, and then all the fresh matter from the garden, so all my kitchen waste and lawn clippings and rhubarb leaves and things like that. I can use this then as my composting heap for this year. Well, it started to rain, so I've come in to hide for a bit. But that's it from me for today. I'm really pleased to have got more composting done, and I'm pleased to have got some peas in the ground and all my potatoes in. I'm hoping I haven't been too early planting my potatoes. The weather is still fairly cold, but we haven't had any frosts for a few days, but hopefully the potatoes will stay in the ground long enough so the frosts will pass and then their shoots will come up. That is the plan anyway. So thank you very much for watching today, and all I can say about my work around the plot is lovely job, and take care everybody.